Good morning, everybody. So thought we'd vlog today because Brad and I are both off for once. We both have the day off today, so thought we'd do a vlog. Slept in a little bit today. It was kind of nice to sleep in because I get up so early every day at 3:30 to go to work. So on my days off, it's kind of nice to sleep in. I like to be able to stay up. It's nice to stay up later on my nights off when I don't have to work the next day, because usually I have to go to bed pretty early. So on my days off the night before, I don't have to go to bed so early, so I can stay up a little bit later. And then I like to sleep later too, because I always get up so early, and then I catch up on sleep as well on my days off because I don't get as much sleep as I should when I work during the week, because I have to get up so early. And I usually don't get to bed quite as early as I should, which I've said that before. So it's nice to sleep in. So we slept in today. That's a good question. How many of you, if you get up early, or whatever schedule you work, on your days off, do you keep the same schedule? Do you go to bed the same time you do when you work and get up the same time, or roughly the same time, or do you stay up later to sleep later? I'm not getting up at 3:30 on my days off. No thanks. Not even close. I sleep late. Like really late. Like today, I think I slept till 10:30. I mean, that's really late to some people. That's not super late to me, but I don't go to bed. I probably stay up till I think we went to bed at 1. Yeah, 1 o'clock a.m. and then I slept till 10-ish, 10:30, something like that. So that was about 9 hours. That's usually what I do on my days off. But when I have to go back to work the next day, like if I know on like tomorrow I have to work Tuesday, so I don't want to sleep too late tomorrow because I have to go to bed early Monday night at a decent time. So I don't want to sleep too late because then I won't want to go to bed fairly early. So on Mondays I try to get up a little bit earlier than that. So yeah. So today I think we're going to run to the store. I kind of want to I'm in the mood to make like an apple pie. Apple pie sounds really good to me. So I might try that. And then I think we might do potato soup. I'm like total in a fall mood today. It's nice weather out. It's not super chilly, but it's like, I think it's, what's the degrees right now? Let me check my phone. I just went and let Phoebe outside, and it has a coolness in the air, but it's not like super chilly. It's 70 degrees, so that's not really that chilly, but it's 70 degrees, 68% humidity, but it's kind of cloudy out. But the air itself just feels a little bit cool, kind of crisp, you know what I mean? Even though it's 70 degrees, it has like a crispness to the air a little bit. It kind of feels like fall a little bit. So I think that's why I want like potato soup and apple pie and all that stuff. So don't know, I kind of would like to make homemade a homemade pie crust with apple pie, but I don't know if I'm going to have time for all that, so I might just buy the store-bought pie crust and then make the homemade scratch inside filling part, though. We'll see. Or I could make pumpkin bread, but I feel like apple pie, not pumpkin bread. Yeah, so there's animals. They just got through eating. I just fed them. Phoebe's drinking her water to wash it all down. And Brad actually went to take his sister and brother-in-law something to drink because they both have COVID right now. They got COVID last week, I think it was. I think their 10 days is almost up, like tomorrow or something like that, but they're still not feeling that good. They think they're dehydrated. They both went to the hospital because they were feeling so bad, but they sent them home. That was like earlier this week. So they sent them back home, so they're just recovering. They just feel like crap, and they've been dehydrated. They haven't wanted to eat anything. So Brad's taking them some stuff. He's just taking it and dropping it off outside on their patio outside. He just drops it off there, so we don't have to go inside, of course. Because they helped us out last December when we had COVID. Brad and I did. His sister came over and dropped stuff out here in the front of our door here for us when we needed some stuff. So gotta return the favor to them, so hopefully they feel better soon. And then Brad's niece, his sister's daughter, she was around her like the day before she found out she had COVID, or before she had symptoms, I think. And then she got COVID too. And now her little, she has twins, and I think they're what, a little over a year old. The boy has COVID now too. So they're all like wearing masks. She was wearing a mask, but the little boy was really clingy to her, so she was holding him, trying to keep her distance, but you know, it's kind of hard when you got twins and you got to take care of them. So all the rest of them they're all wearing masks now to try to not give it to each other. So that'd be really hard when you're in the same household. Try not to give it to each other. But yeah, so anyway, I think I'm gonna burn some wax melts or melt some wax melts. I have it in here in the bathroom here. I picked out this one. I kind of want, like, I'm in the mood for something. I'm in the mood for cinnamon for some reason. I don't know why. I think it's because let me show you this a second. I have this Homeworks reed diffuser. This is in I think it's spiced ginger snap, I think is what it's called. It's ginger snap. I think it's spiced ginger snap. Let me look on the bottom here. It says on the bottom. Hold on. Yes, spiced ginger snap. It's so good. It smells so good. It's like you get gingerbread, but you really get like cinnamon and gingerbread. You really smell the cinnamon mixed with that gingerbread, but it smells so good. And these reed diffusers do really good. They're on sale at QVC. I don't know about this scent. I think this spiced ginger snap might be sold out, but they have other ones too. They're really good. They're like $30 for a set of 2, so it's like $15 each. But they're really good, especially for a bathroom. They don't smell as strong like in a bigger room or even a bedroom, but they do really good in like bathrooms, because you can, when you're here brushing your teeth or at the sink getting ready, you can smell it. Even when I'm like on the toilet there, I can smell it. It fills this area right in here really well in like a smaller bathroom. So I have the Homeworks oil diffusers here. Those don't do that good. They smell a little bit sometimes, but then you just can't smell them anymore. But these reed diffusers do really good for a bathroom. But you put the sticks in there, and then you should flip them over. Every now and then you flip them over. So like what I do is hold them together, and then I like swirl them all around in the oil there. And then you take them out and just flip them over. You do that probably every I don't know, once a week maybe, or twice a week. Just whenever, if you kind of feel like you're not smelling it quite as good, just do that, and it kind of freshens it up. And then of course these were all wet from being in there, so now you can smell it even better. But oh god, yeah, it smells so good. I can smell it on my hand now. I'll have to wash my hands in just a second here to wash that off, because you don't want to keep that on your hand. So now I picked this one out. This was sent to us from our subscriber Brian, our friend Brian. Apple cider sangria. It smells good, so I'm in the mood for something appley and cinnamony and cidery, so I think I'm going to put those in my warmers today. So I think I want some coffee this morning. I'm feeling in the mood for some coffee for some reason. I haven't been drinking coffee that much anymore, because it's been like bothering my stomach lately. Like, I'll have coffee and then TMI, I'll be in the bathroom the rest of the day. That's how it affects me, especially Starbucks, which I hate because I love Starbucks. You know how much we love Starbucks. But I haven't been, I think the last time I had Starbucks is when we reviewed the apple crisp macchiato. I haven't had it since. It's just not worth it to me anymore because of how it affects my stomach. So, but Dunkin', on the other hand, Dunkin' never bothers my stomach. I don't know why. So, I'm gonna have some coffee. I rarely drink coffee at home, hardly ever. I just drink it if I go out to like Dunkin', or used to do Starbucks, and now it's just Dunkin' every now. Even Dunkin' I just don't get as much as I used to. But anyway, I just wanted some at home, so I'm gonna try this creamer that we have. Brad has tried this, but I haven't. We got a little small container since he only drinks coffee at home mostly. It's oatmeal cream pie creamer. I haven't tried it yet, so I think I'm gonna try it today and go make my coffee. I have Dunkin' decaf K-cups at home that I'm gonna use if it works. What happened here? I think I gotta start it again. There we go. It's been like months since I've had coffee at home. Okay, so I'm gonna try it. We never did a review of this oatmeal cream pie creamer, so I'll try it out here and see what it's like. It's not bad. Needs more creamer though. You know me, I like a little coffee with my creamer. I can't taste it very much. Okay, let me stir it up. Try it again. It's okay. I can't really, it tastes like a creamer. I don't really get like, it smells so good out of the thing. Let me try it. Here, I'm gonna put this down here. Let me put this right here. Like I said here, I'm sending you on the air fryer. Oh no, it's not gonna work. There, here, I'll get down here like this. I wanna try it straight out of the container. We usually do that in the reviews to see if you can taste, you get the taste way more when you just drink it by itself. Let me see. Oh, now see, that's so good. I totally get like the oatmeal and like this. The spices, kind of like a little bit of cinnamon kind of you kind of get in like the oatmeal cream pie. Yeah, but I just can't, that coffee kills that though. I get like a sweetness, but I don't really get that spice though. That spice is getting killed by the coffee when I put it in the coffee. I mean, I put a little bit more now, I can taste it a little bit, but it's okay. It's okay. It takes a very rarely can you get a good coffee creamer that the coffee doesn't really kill that flavor. But yeah, it kind of kills the flavor in this one. This is just kind of okay. I would give it like, out of 10, I would give it like a 6 out of 10. So I'm getting ready to do my back exercises, my stretches for my back. My back's doing better, so that's good. Still not 100%. I went to my chiropractor Tuesday. I'm going to him once a week now instead of 3 times a week. I think I said that in the last vlog. And he said, still it's tight. He said it's real tight at the bottom of my back there. He said trying to work that out to get that loosened up in there. So he said we're still not there yet. It's still got a little ways to go. So I'm still going to him once a week and doing these exercises every day. But it was much better at work this week. Like, it hurt me a little bit at work, but it wasn't all day long. So much better than it was, because before it was like almost at least the second part of the day, the whole rest of the day. But yeah, so I'm getting ready to do these. And then after that, I think we're gonna go to the store. so we're out and about. Brad's here.
What's up, guys?
We are heading to the store. We're gonna go to Costco, and then I'm not sure if we need to go to Target or not, and then Price Chopper. I have to look at the grocery list and see if we need to get things at Target or not. I don't know if we need many toiletries. Yeah, I'm going to Costco, especially get water, because every place has been out of water lately. I prefer the Aquafina or the Ozarka, but nobody's had it. They have Dasani, which I don't care for Dasani water. I'm picky about my water. I don't like Dasani, and I don't really care for the like Price Chopper has their own water, but oh, sharp turn. But the plastic bottles are like really cheap, and they like crinkle and bend and all kinds of stuff really bad. So I prefer the ones. Aquafina bottles are really good, and the Costco's are good too. Costco's actually cheaper, but we have to make a special trip to go there. So I think I'm gonna get 2. What do you think? We'll get 2 waters.
2 waters is fine.
Because they have
that's plenty.
Theirs is huge. Costco, I think, is like 40 some bottles or something in there. Quite a bit. Okay, so we're here at Costco. Gonna go get my water, and I don't know. I'll have to look at the list to see if we need anything else here or not. Huh? Yeah. So they have their Christmas stuff up already. Got the wreaths. Big ornament. Christmas tree up there. Some reindeer. They put Christmas stuff out earlier and earlier every year. It's just October. It used to be November, now it's October. Next year probably September. Okay, so they have plenty of water here. Look at all the water they have here. Of course, this is the Kirkland brand Costco water, all this water here. No. I like Ozarka, but if I come to Costco, I just get the Kirkland because it's cheaper. And it's, I like this as well. It's $3.19 for 40. There's 40 bottles in the Kirkland one for $3.19. And then, let's see, Ozarka over here is, they have 28 20-ounce bottles for $6.89. Is that the right price? Yeah. See, that's a lot more. And then you only get 28 instead of 40. But these are bigger. What ounce bottles was those? These were Costco is 16.9, so it's a little bigger though. So you get a little bit of a bigger bottle with the Ozarka, but still, it is a nice big bottle. But I like the Kirkland just fine. Okay, they have other ones over here. They have the Ozarka. These are the, I think these are the 16-ounce bottles, aren't they? Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, these are the 16. They have The 40 pack here is same size as the Costco, but these are $5.29, so still it's more expensive. The Kirkland was what, $3? What did I say, 3 something? So this is 5 something. So it's $2 cheaper for the Kirkland one for the same size. All right, so I checked the grocery list, and there's a few things we're gonna get at Target. Like some baby wipes, toilet wipes, Kleenex, paper plates, and some things might be cheaper here, so we're just gonna stop here real quick.
Alright guys, so when you go shopping, sometimes you've got to be sneaky. So, I don't know how that jumped in right there. It jumped into the basket. It just jumped in. I don't know how it got there. So, don't say anything. We're looking at gum now for Brett because he chews a lot of gum at work. Okay, so we're getting ready to leave Price Chopper. Somehow, I don't know how that got in the basket.
Wonder how.
I don't know.
Somebody must have snuck it in the basket or something.
They must have. I guess I better eat it since it was stuck in the basket.
So, just let me have some try that too, since they must have wanted us to try it.
No one said anything about you trying it. They put it in there and said it was for me.
They told you?
Yeah.
How did you not know what happened?
I don't know.
You said you didn't know how it got in there, but if they told you it was for you, then you knew it was in there for you.
Well, they said I dropped something in the basket, and I said, oh, well, okay. I said, do you need it? And they said, no, you can have it. And I said, okay.
You, as in me and you.
Oh. So we're getting ready to leave Price Chopper. We're going over to Taco Bell and then Sonic. My oldest sister, Christy, has COVID. She was in the hospital for 4 days.
I told them this morning.
Okay, so I've been going and getting them stuff and dropping it off on the patio door. Actually, I drop it off on the edge of the patio so they have to get out and walk to it because they haven't been walking much. So any little walking I can make them do, I make them do it. So getting ready to go get them something to eat. I was gonna make potato soup for them and take it because I was gonna make potato soup for dinner tonight. But my sister don't like it, but my brother-in-law does. But if they're wanting, that's fine. If they're wanting something else, I'm gonna get it for them so they'll just at least eat because they haven't been eating much. So that's what we're doing now.
So we just got home from the store, and I was gonna do grocery haul. Too late now. Brad's starting dinner, and we got to have this bed for Phoebe. It's a dog bed, but Peanut's been laying in it. We had all our toys in there, so I took the toys out to see if she would lay in there, but Peanut kind of took it over. I mean, it could be actual either cat bed or a dog bed. What does it say on here? I think it has a picture of a dog, but it don't matter. You like it, Peanut? Is that comfortable? She actually has a little cat house over here. She doesn't ever get in there though. So Brad's making potato soup. I think I told you earlier we're gonna make potato soup. It was actually kind of cooler earlier, and then it got warmer as the day, late afternoon, and it's kind of warm now. But I don't care. I want potato soup anyway. I'm tired of waiting around for the fall weather to stay here. So we're going off a recipe off of this channel, Cooking Conversations, that I watch. She does a lot of food reviews and stuff. She has a potato soup recipe on there that she did last year that I was watching. It looked really good, so go check her out. This is the recipe that I'm kind of following, loosely following her recipe that she did. She put like some celery in there, green onions, and then she makes the bacon in there. You were supposed to cut that in pieces, little pieces.
I'm cutting it up afterwards.
Oh. So you fry the bacon in there, then you take the bacon out, leave the grease in there, and then you put like garlic in there, flour, your potatoes, and then you season the potatoes, and then you put some chicken broth in there. Yeah, and there's what else? Sour cream in there, Some green onions in there. So yeah, should be pretty good. So go check her out. Subscribe to her, she's really good. Again, it's Cooking Conversations. I'll link her channel down below. Okay, so Brad cooked the bacon. You can either chop it up in little pieces before and put it in there. That's what she did, but he just put the whole pieces in there, and then he's gonna cut it up afterwards. And then you leave the bacon grease in the pan. And you add the celery. And you add the onion. There's 3 stalks of celery chopped up, and a half of a white onion we chopped up. Okay, so then we added the potatoes in there, and then we put black pepper and Lori's seasoning salt and some thyme in there. I got ground thyme. So you stir all that up, and then when you're done stirring it up, put a lid on, and then you let the potatoes cook for just a little bit before adding the chicken broth in there. So then, after the potatoes have browned a little bit, you put in about 2 cups of chicken broth. Roughly around 2 cups. So then we're gonna let that cook for 20 minutes.
Or until the taters are soft.
Yeah. What did you already put in here?
Bacon.
Okay, so now we put some bacon in there. The bacon you took out of the pan that we cooked, you put in there, but you don't want to put all in there because you want to put some on the top to garnish with. We're putting 4 tablespoons of butter in there. Brad doesn't like his potato soup real thick, so she cooked her butter and milk and flour and stuff in a separate container and then add it to, but Brad doesn't want to put flour because he thinks it'll be thick enough. I also don't like I like my potato soup a little more soupy. I don't like it real mushy, so we're just doing it. Put the butter in here. We're putting 3 cloves of garlic. Put some of the green onions in there, but leave some of them out for the garnish. And then the milk, which I don't remember how much milk.
2 cups.
2 cups, I think it was. Yeah. So we got to put the milk in there yet.
Already did it.
Oh, you already put the milk?
Yeah.
How did I miss that?
Stir it up, and she mushed hers too. I don't mush mine because
Yeah.
you got to put sour cream in there. I'm getting ready to do that too. But
Oh yeah, sour cream.
I don't mush mine because it kind of gets mushy just by cooking. So
Yeah, the potatoes kind of mush if they're really soft and they kind of mush together. We don't like ours real mushy anyway. We like it, like we said, more. We like our potatoes kind of soft, but like whole and not mushed up. And we don't like it. We like it a little more soupy than like mushy. So that's why we're not putting any flour in here. So it's just a personal preference. If you like it thick, then you might want to cook the. She called it the roux separately, and then put it in there to make it a little thicker, and then mash the potatoes a little bit if you like yours a little more mushy and thicker. There's the sour cream in there, and then of course you can garnish it on top with the bacon and cheese. Oh, we're gonna put some cheese in there too. Okay, so the potato soup is almost finished. It's finishing cooking. So now I'm gonna make my apple pie. So I'm making, like I said, I bought just the Pillsbury, pre-made pie crust, but then I'm gonna make the filling, of course. So I basically just got this recipe off the Pillsbury YouTube channel. They had a quick little apple pie little recipe here. So I cut up 6 cups of Granny Smith apples. I peeled and sliced them. It was about 5 apples is what I used in here. I made about 6 cups. And now I pour in 3/4 cups of sugar. And then you add 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. Then we put in a 1/8 teaspoon of nutmeg. and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and then a 3/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. Cinnamon. Don't forget the cinnamon. Cloves and spice will make it nice, but don't forget the cinnamon. And then lastly, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. And then you mix all of it up with your apples. Get it all mixed up. Okay, so I have my filling pie crust in my glass pie dish, and then I'm using, like I said, the Pillsbury pie crust, 2 crusts there. So now you just put the 1 crust in there, bottom, and then you pour the filling in there.
Look at you.
You want to get all that good juices in there. That's the best part. All the sugary juices.
Look at him being little Mr. Martha Stewart.
Feeling very domestic today. Must be the fall-like weather.
Must be.
Just even it out in there. So I'm going to make a lattice crust on the top, so they say to put it down here on the table and cut it into 12 strips. So I'm going to try to do that the best I can here. 3, 4,
Marco. Ugh. Seco.
5,
Ugh. 6.
6,
Talking about uneven cuts.
7.
Good thing you don't sew.
8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So that's good.
Okay, so now he's doing his little topping.
I'm doing the lattice, but I'm actually watching a YouTube video on how to do the lattice because I've never done lattice, so I'm watching a video while I'm doing this. She says to put the first 3 there, and then she puts, then she puts 5. So we put the 5 on the top there. So then she pulls down the second and the third one.
Yeah.
Those 2. And then she puts another piece. I'm probably want to pull it further back. So put that one there. So then you put that back on top of it. Okay. Then you do
First,
the first,
third,
3rd, and 5th.
Nope, that's the 4th. This
Oops.
is the 5th.
Can't count. First, 3rd, and 5th. And then you put another one in there. Cover that up.
So then,
Okay, so then you do this second and the
4th.
3rd one again. Wait, yeah, second and 4th. And then you put, and then you just repeat that until you get it all the way across. So then, yeah, 1st, 3rd, and 5th. Just two. There you go. But then you want to probably, let's see what she does here. Okay, so then she just cuts like this excess off here. If it's not too much, I don't think you have to cut it. Just if it's real long, kind of cut that off probably. Because then she like tucked it underneath there. Just trim it a little bit. Just the real long pieces probably. And then some of these are not all the way under, kind of short, but she tucked them underneath the bottom pie crust. I don't know. This is gonna have to kind of work. Alright, so now it's ready to go in the oven. It was, what was the temperature? 400?
425.
425 degrees. Bake for 40 to 45 minutes or until apples are tender and crust is golden brown. Cover edge of crust with 2 to 3 inches of wide strips of foil after first 15 to 20 minutes of baking to prevent excess browning, which I have this here that my mom got me. You can, I think it was, what is this? This is something, this is
It's a pie crush shield.
It's a little pie crush thing you can put on this, sit on the edge there. It does the same thing. But I don't even know if I really need to do it for the lattice because it's not a big edge, but I might anyway, just to help it. So you put that on there after you put in there 15-20 minutes, then you put that on there. So let me go ahead and put it here in the oven. Alexa, set timer for 45 minutes.
45 minutes, starting now.
Okay, so I put it in the oven, and I remembered I watched another video where they put like a little kind of a glaze on the lattice. She beat together 1 egg and then 1 tablespoon of sugar together, and then she just puts it onto the pie crust on top of the lattice. So she said it gives it kind of a nice color when it bakes. It gives it kind of a nice little, kind of a shine little, not really a glaze, but whatever. So I'm going to do that and see how it comes out. Alright, so the apple pie is done. I just got it out of the oven. It looks delicious. It was bubbling just a minute ago when I first got it out. It's not bubbling anymore, but it looks really good. And getting ready to try the potato soup. We put the cheese, sour cream, and
Cheese, sour cream, onions, and bacon.
green onions. Good think of
The
it.
chives.
Yeah, on top of there. So we're gonna try it out and we'll let you know how it is. Alright, so it's the end of the vlog. Getting ready to head to bed here. The potato soup was really good, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Turned out really good.
It was.
A little different than what Brad normally makes. Like I said, his is more like a soup. We don't put
All the other stuff.
all the other stuff in it. So this was like a loaded baked potato soup, kind of was what it reminded us of. It's like a loaded baked potato, but like in soup form. It was good though.
It was good.
Yeah, and
Like trying new things.
yeah, the apple pie was pretty good. Little on the tart, sour side, which Granny Smith apples are more tart, but I think the lemon juice I had in there made it even more a little puckery kind of. I wish it was a little more sweet than what
I
it
liked
was.
it.
I think there was another recipe I was going to use. I should have done that one, I think, and then maybe used red Honeycrisp apples instead, because then it will be a little more sweet. Which I thought I used Granny Smith before, and I liked because it was a little more tart and sour, but I don't know. I think I like my apple pie just a little more sweet. But the crust was good.
It was good. I liked it.
Yeah. All right.
So, yeah. Got work schmirk in the morning.
Not me. I'm off.
Not me. I was off Saturday, Sunday.
I'm off Sunday, Monday. All right. So thanks for watching. Please comment, thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you all in the next vlog. Good night.
Good night, y'all.